Well, hello YouTube. Welcome back to another episode of Hillbilly Garage, where today we are finally going to start taking the front clips off of this S10. We're going to start right here in the doorway, where I figured most vehicles have your two bolts. We've got one here, there's another one down low here. We're going to start by pulling them out, and then we'll go underneath the hood and go from there. I believe that's probably going to be I'm not really sure. Let me figure out what that's going to be here. Probably a 14, maybe. I'm a little bit smaller than that, and I may not have the boat that fits this. Looks like 13 will work. Grab a 13 millimeter ratchet, and you should be good to go here. This is where an impact would probably be great. We ain't got one yet. We'll work with what we got. Let's see if I can turn it up, maybe get a bigger turn on it. Not really, but a little bit better. I'm not really understanding why that's tight and so bad coming out, but go ahead and pop this other one loose down here too. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. No, this one's coming up this time. They're definitely just fender bolts. Is that one? I hope I don't drop this whole door off on my foot or something, but it shouldn't. Should just be a fender bolt. Yeah. I got the bottom one out. We'll continue to try on this one to see if it'll come out too. There it goes. I'm gonna give it up as nicely, but it came on out. Alright, so that is two fender bolts out. Now let's go on under the hood. That usually don't sound like that, okay. Now we're gonna get y'all up here where you can see me now, because I'm probably gonna hurt myself on this next one, because everybody knows not to do hoods by themselves, but myself's all I got. And I'm not exactly 100% sure now how these old S10 hoods come off of here. Well, I say we're gonna pull this hood today, but It looks like the fenders might have to come off before the hood gets back. I don't. But see, I had an 03 Tahoe that I rebuilt, and the hood post is bolted in right there. There's no. This one's welded right there. There's no bolts. One bolt there, but I think that's the fender bolt. Look at there. Well, that was about the third wasp nest I found in this thing already today. Man. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep taking fender bolts out, guys. Let's see if I can get that cowl off there. I don't know if I have anything as small as those are here. That's probably. There we go. But I don't have that small ratchet. I do have a swivel adapter. Oh, nope, that's not an adapter. Just a swivel. There's an adapter. About wore out, but it's an adapter nevertheless. Looks like maybe this corner part of this cowl will pull up and maybe reveal what I'm looking for. I'm hoping. Not sure. Just like so. And there's my hood bolt. Okay, that makes sense. We can throw that away. I am going to try to order a new piece for that. So let's pop this other side here. Get you in here with me. And what I'm going after here is the plastic piece, corner piece on this cowl right here. We'll move out. There's a little, what are these? It's like a 7mm bolt holding it in. And you'll just pop that bolt off. And this corner piece of the cowl will pop up. And should pop out there and slide right on up. And reveal all your leaves. So we didn't get out my reverse wash yet. So, now with that being said and done, let's get these leaves out of the way. And it looks like on the bolts on these ones, we're back to the same, maybe the same 13 wells will go. There's just two, one on each side. You're gonna need something to hold back up on them. We did bring some vice grips and the crusher. Not a good pair of eyes. Not a good crescent. I'm sorry. We got a good pair of ice grips right here. Just don't know if we can get them on there. We're gonna try. Looks like that'll work. I think we'll come off. I am 100% beside myself. I'm trying to be as careful as I can and do not need this thing shutting on me today. Leave the bolt in it so we get the other side loose. Well, that's the first hood bolt out right there. I mean, it's just the same old thing in reverse in this corner here. This one appears to be a little more difficult to hold up, but we got it. Still not loosen up yet. All right, man. All right, there it is. We're going to pull this bolt out slowly. Alright, there's one. Now, should just be able to wiggle that out. There we go. Don't want to lose that bolt. But now, we should be, other than some wires, just pull that back. I'm not going to reuse most of this shit anyway. That can stay. That can stay. What is that too? Headlight. Should unplug right here somewhere. Yeah, sure. That one unplugs on. There's the ground. Flip it up. This hood's already. It's already clogged. Hood's probably not getting reused. Alright, so since that windshield's already cracked like it is, we just leaned it back here. I forgot the negative to the battery bolt, so let's see if we can get it out of there or something. That is probably the same size as those cow bolts. That's going to be a negative. Right here it is. Alright, and that should leave our hood ready for removal. That'll do for now. Now, we've got 1, 2, it looks to loosen the top of the fender, it looks like. Gonna get these screws out of my pocket before I forget them. Lose them. Can't ever put it back together. And we'll go ahead and pull these first 2 fender bolts. Can't really see me right there. There you go. Now you're down there with me. Like I said, we have one here, right up front. I've seen the whole fender loosen up on that one too. Good to know. And there should be one more right here. Maybe 2 more back here. I see another back here on the back. Let's go ahead and pop that one off too. Antenna removal. I found 3 here in the top. I believe could be what we need out to get the things off. And then after those, I believe we should just dive in here. And get right up underneath. And there's several. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just here at the 6, just here at the edge that I can see. And then there's 1, 2, several more holding the fender well on, inner fender on, back there farther on the back. So we're just gonna start right here up front. Start taking these 6 out. Got it. Oh, Lord. Well, some tight fender bolts. I mean, I get it. They probably ain't been off this truck. God knows how long. You're right. Well, it's never. Probably all original truck. Matter of fact, I'm almost certain this truck's never been taken apart. Dad never had any issues with it. The transmission went out. It's been always a cosmetic truck. It was going to town. They live way out in the middle of nowhere, and they drive it down to get groceries and whatnot. It's about 5 miles from our house to the grocery store, and that's what they used this one for most of the time. He had a bigger truck that done most of his hauling. He still got. And Mom, she had one of them little Ford Explorer Sport Track 4-door trucks that she drove most times. So this was just kind of a spare vehicle for a few years until that old Explorer blew the motor. They sure got a name for that, old Ford Explorer. Blew its motor, and then she started driving this one. I think until she passed. No, because we had this truck in our possession before she passed. She got to where she wasn't driving. She just used Dad's truck to go everywhere. And gave this one to us, and not long after that, transmission finally burned out on it. And she's really just been a sitter ever since. last bolt that I can see that should hold my fender in. I know it's not. I've never ride on these. Should have one under here somewhere on a rocker. So let's get down there and try to find that. Hey, what are y'all doing while you up there still? Come on. So, like I said, I know you can't really see down here that well. Right underneath the rocker right here, there's one. There's another wasper's nest I told you I found this morning. That's the small one. Probably laying on the big one that was full of eggs. And what in the carnations? Where's that right there? It is. It's kind of up in there and it's backwards if you can get on it. Or not. Alright. Got that one started. Let it come out. There's one more. Yeah. Felt like that was loose. It's turning easily. I think it might be because the fenders is loose now. I'm hoping that it's settled and that will come. Alright, there's another one. Well, that whole side is loose. Feels like there's one right up here. Which, if I was guessing, would be in the same spot on the front. If I was guessing, I may have to figure out how to pull these headlights first. Shouldn't. But it feels like there's one right up here somewhere, man. Up underneath the bumper, is there one? Does that make sense for them to do? This is all loose. Obviously on this end. Well, I don't know. I'll jump pull off the wall. We pulled the battery out of it. I still ain't done that. Ain't no good. We'll see. Should be in 9 or 10. I still got my 10. How many of y'all can say that? Well, y'all still way over there. Battery in this thing's just no top post battery. We'll go ahead and pull it out, get it out of the way, and see what's underneath there that's holding us in. It might be as simple as being not a 7. I'd like to know how they decide what sizes they're going to use on these things. Who decides? That's what I want to know. Who decides what size? Why everything's got to be different? So batteries bought, and you can see right here. One over here, 3 of 20. I don't know if you see that or not on the screen. If you can. 4-year-old battery. And this thing would not give me nothing. Last time I tried to jump it. Alright. Now, let's get that battery out the way. Man. You know, we crammed the thing so far down in there. Is there a holder place thingy on this thing? Yeah, no. Well, I don't freaking know. I can't figure out how to get this thing on out of here. I see a bolt back here, but it don't have nothing over it like there's anything holding it in. I can slide it forward this way and get it up out of there. There we go. It was hanging on the fender. There we go. That's a quarter anyway. Looks like we got one down here where the battery tray is holding it in. That might be also holding our fender. We also may have lost our... There it is. I'm hoping with that one, probably not. But hopefully with that one, we should be able to slide this fender. Nope, there's still one more somewhere holding it on. You would think you could take the fender off and take the front bumper off. But, what do I know? Let's crawl under here and see. What I can see. And this is why we're putting things up as we go. I'm losing bolts and tools and alright, so there's some work to do underneath there, and I'm gonna take y'all with me. I'm gonna go get me a piece of plywood to lay on down here. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and take the bumper cover off. Or whatever we gotta do to figure out where that's coming from. So stay with me. We're gonna head on in here now. Let's see what we can find. Let's see what we can find up under here that might help the situation of getting the fender off. I don't understand why any of that would have anything to do with taking this out, but I'm whipped. I don't understand. Let's take the headlights and stuff out. Let's see what happens there. Maybe we can figure them out. So. We'll leave the tools under there? Probably. Huh. Guys, I really didn't plan on filming today, and I did not have anything put together. And now I'm losing everything I do have, so. The tool box? I did. I guess I thought I was done. Alright. So I'm going to pull this other one out of this battery box. I don't think that's going to do anything for me. We'll get the battery box out and see what's underneath it. Let's go completely remove that battery box too, though. So. Let's just pull the whole battery box out now. Yep, there we go. A rusty battery box. There's some bees floating around here. If you can see them, they're still here. They're mad. So that's alright. We'll get over it. Probably not. Get on out here. Alright. What is holding it on? I see it. I see where it's at. Yep, it's right behind them headlights and shit right here. So, you gotta remember how these headlights come in. I don't think that's the one that's supposed to take them out right there. Well, I guess it's time to start taking things apart until we get down low enough to figure out where everything's at. So, let's go to a size 10. And this little plastic cover across the radiator shroud here appears to be loose already, but size 10. We'll start pulling stuff till we get it right. So I have kind of a vision for what I want for this truck last night. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I kind of want to go with an old school hot rod style look. Maybe flat black or hot rod black, lowered, and some skillies, or maybe some old school rallies. And like if I find around here, I want them built like a drag pack. Like if I somebody can chop some wheels and re-weld them right. I want wide rallies on the back, of course, like anybody else, and some narrows up front. Let's see if I can grab a screwdriver. Alright, now we grabbed this little flat tip here. We're gonna go ahead and pull this air breather unit off. Let's pull you around here so you can see. Fortunately, these are the years where they had a lot of junk in them that we can go ahead and eliminate and get out of the way now. Yeah. Get out of there. This is all just one big chunk of plastic. The sooner we can get out of the way, probably the better. Where's that go to down there? It's like a big catch can. That thing. Useless. Alright, now size these here are on our fence LB. Looks like they're going to be not tins. Air cans as well. We're going to go adapter. And you've got 4 on the top sides of 2 on each side of your fan shroud. I'll split your fan shroud in half here. That's never what you want when you're working on the ground. More long-winded ones, don't worry. Last one here that we see anyway. And then that should be top half of the fan shroud right up out of the way. Okay. Now we're cooking bacon. That's a nice radiator loose. You should be able to pull turn it just right, pull the bottom half. Right. 2. Set that. Now we're kind of painting. But we can pull the hose out of it. Still turn it across the bottom there. And these little clamp thingies. I hate these things. Where did I put that flat tip? I brought you out here earlier. Cool, we're gonna watch that too. These are those easy to open clips. I hate them. Now, that out of the way, that out of the way. I don't know if this radiator's got water in it or not. Not much. Not enough that I'm gonna worry about nothing. That's not what we were after. We want this damn fender out of here, right? It goes right there. Not underneath the drop, it has to be. I think his headlights. Alright, let's find that Phillips. There's some little popper things in here in this little. I'm not gonna get it without the screwdriver. Nope. There we go. That one out. There's plastic gonna get rid of. There's no storage there, man. There's gotta be how that comes out because I don't see any other way they put in there. I'll probably. Let's go ahead and get the things ready to pull the radiator soon because it's just sitting there. Brand new radiator. It's not hooked to nothing, so let's go ahead and get the hoses out of it and see if we can pull that sucker out too. A little bit of water drainage there. I'm not sure what in the heck that was. Somebody wanted something home now. Alright. Alright, now with the transmission lines, we'll unhook them from radiator. Hopefully. Might as well pop this easy. Now we should be able to pull that radiator right on out. That shouldn't be. Right there. I know that never leaks, so we'll hang on to that. Alright. Now that we got that mess over with, got the radiator out, we've got as far down as I see that I can go out. I don't understand. Found it, finally. Okay. Now, pop this last bolt off here. I don't have it found. Come back down under here. Where'd it go? I had it found. Thought I had it found. No, I don't know. Let's see if we can. I think that's what's holding it, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I may have found the culprit. It's holding me up. But again, we've lost the tools. So, I'll see if I can find another 14. Should be lying right here somewhere. Or we didn't. Just both holes. I'm not sure where I put that 14 this morning. a lot done today. We got the hood off over, radiator out, air filter out. Got it all stripped down. There's one more bolt right down there in the corner. But I'm guessing I have to pull the bumper to get to it. Or the headlights. Either way, I think just the headlights. No, let's move down lower. It's going to be a bumper. I'm going to have to pull that bumper cover off. So I'm going to have to give me a better socket and ratchet set to get to that. Thank y'all for watching. And please like and subscribe. And we'll be back on this thing next week. But it's officially starting to come to pieces now. It's time. Shit laying everywhere. If you ain't got stuff laying everywhere, you ain't doing it right. But thank you. Please like and subscribe, and we'll be right back on this truck this week.